up? Your trainer Kate here. Welcome to Launch Fitness. So today I have a great mobility routine for us. I also have my foam roller, so we're going to start with a bit of foam rolling. Grab your foam roller and your mat, and let's begin. All right, we're going to start by doing our glutes, our bottoms. So whether you do a lot of sitting during the day and your hips are constantly in flexion, we're gonna just roll out the glutes here. So I'm just prompting myself up on my hands and then simply rolling forward and back. Just getting the glutes here. Now, if I wanna go a little bit deeper, I can cross my left leg over my right, really get into that right side, making it, or the blood circulation flow a little bit more. Getting that blood flow increases mobilization, increases pliability, it increases our range of motion. So over to the opposite side, cross the right leg over the left. This is my rough side. So if you find any juicy spots you want to hang out in for a breath or two, go for it. Also, so we have our glute minimus, medius, and maximus. Deep within our glutes, we have something called a piriformis. And your piriformis muscle can get impinged with your sciatic nerve. Your sciatic nerve runs all the way back from your lumbar spine down your legs, both sides of your legs. So if one gets impinged, it definitely is a juicy spot for you to roll out, or it would be. So I'm gonna hang out here for an extra breath or two. You guys do you. And now we'll move on to the hamstrings. So I'm gonna go for my right hamstring first, and I'm gonna start right behind the knee. So behind the knee, getting the hamstring muscles right behind and attaching at the hip. So now if I want to go a little bit into the hip adductors, I'm going to roll to the inside, getting more of the inside of the thigh here. And we'll go to the outside of that right thigh. So I'm going to cross my left leg over. I'm going to use my elbow here to prop myself up. And we're going to get into those hip abductors. So adductors toward the midline of the body. I always think of your adding toward the midline of the body. Abductors away from the midline of the body. So just rolling things out here. Again, if you find any juicy spots you want to hang out in, give it an extra breath or two, go for it. But mobility certainly ties in with foam rolling. /stretching, /yoga. If you can get in just one of those sessions at least once or twice a week, you should be good. I'm going to the other side now. So I started behind the left knee and now I'm going into the hamstring, rolling things out on that opposing side. Again, leaning towards the middle to get the hip adductors. Looking for any juicy spots that I want to hang out in for an extra breath or two. And then we'll go to the outside of that left leg. So getting your IT bands if you're a runner. This is a great foam rolling exercise for runners. You're going to go prompt yourself up with your forearm or your elbow here. And you're going to bring the foam roller to the outside of that left leg. And we're just going to roll it out here. getting all that lactic acid that accumulates in your muscles when you work out, breaking all up that fascia, tight tissue. So foam rolling, aka pliability, self-myofascial release. If you want to get technical with it. And we'll do the front of the legs now. So I'm going to do both at the same time. I usually do one at a time. We probably will do one at a time, but just to start things off, the front of those legs where the hip attaches to the quadricep muscle. Quad meaning four, so you have four major muscles. Your rectus femoris being the biggest one that attaches the hip to the knee. And we're gonna get into that by taking your left leg out into a froggy position and just on that right side, forward and back. Unless you find a juicy spot you wanna hang out in and maybe give it an extra breath or two, try rolling side to side. Maybe there's a trigger point you wanna kinda give some extra love to, so not only forward and back, but we can do side to side with this specific foam roller, especially here because this one has indentations. So I like the foam rollers with the indentations. It helps with breaking up that lactic acid, like I said, that accumulates in your muscles when we work out. It aids for faster mobility recovery and range of motion. I think I found a juicy spot. Here we go. Increasing our flexibility here. I do not play around with leg day or lower body day. So this definitely, this weekend, restorative type mobility training is clutch because my workouts during the week are so intensive. Good. Okay, so really getting where that knee attaches and also the point of insertion at the hip. So important. And now what we're gonna do is the opposing side. So you take your right leg out like a froggy. Your left leg is straight, right on top of that foam roller with the left thigh here. Rocking forward and back. Maybe side to side if you find a juicy spot that needs some extra love. And it's all about breathing, breath work. Breathe into the discomfort, breathe out when that trigger point is released, right? No holding your breath. Big deep breaths here. Good, now finally, to finish things up here, we're gonna do the backs of the calves or your gastrocnemius muscle. So I'm gonna start behind the knee and then just go all the way down. My entire calf muscle here. So when I'm done with my leg press, my decline leg press this way, right? I always do my calves afterwards. Little pulsating calves, so this feels great right behind the knee. Again, into that calf muscle where the ankle meets. Other side, behind the left knee. and rolling it out. Foam rolling with Kate. So how's everyone's day going so far? I hope everyone is amazing. This should feel very good. Another option that is very similar to this is using one of those massage guns, or like a lacrosse ball you can use. That's more for trigger points. I actually recently, and this, I don't get paid for any endorsements or anything like that, but discovered 2 sphere balls, and they're like attached to a strap that's supposed to go on your lumbar spine, and you can press low, medium, or high for intensity of the balls, the spheres, and use it for your lower back. I discovered, however, I can use it on the bottom of my foot, which, me as a runner, I'm constantly running on my feet, right? Feels amazing. The only thing is the buttons right like on top of the sphere, so when I'm rolling with my foot on top of it, sometimes the intensity shuts off, but it's still a great way to get the bottom of your feet. Whether you need to use a lacrosse ball, or I purchased at Ocean State those 2 spherical balls with low, moderate, and high intensities. And you strap it, and it goes right around your waist, and it's supposed to go on your lumbar spine. Putting it on the bottom of my foot, was amazing though. All right, so now, simply just quickly, we're gonna do the shins a little bit. So if you're a runner or a gymnast and get shin splints, very common if you're vaulting in gymnastics. A lot of people tend to get shin splints. I'm just rolling out that tibialis anterior here, the ankle to the knee here, and then I'll switch sides. So the point of insertion is the knee to the ankle here, getting the front of the calf. Not a lot of people think of this one, but it does feel good. Awesome. Okay, let's take our foam roller, put it away for a sec. Let's stand tall at the top of our mats. And big inhale. We're going to take up all the room we can here. Exhale, I want you to roll your shoulder blades down your back and down a couple of times. Big inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Lead with your chest, forward fold. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders here. Inhale, let's take a flat back. Engage your core. Exhale, fold. Then step your left foot back, step your right foot back. Fingertips are nice and wide here. Establishing a nice, strong plank position in the morning is clutch. Rock forward and back here, side to side. Eventually we'll take a side plank on the left, lifting through those obliques. Open up, maybe you stagger your stance, maybe you drop to a knee, or to make things more challenging, maybe you lift your top feet for 3, 2, and 1. Meeting back in the middle. Same thing on that opposing side, lift through your side body here. Drop to a knee to modify, stagger your stance, or open all the way up for 3, 2, and 1. Meeting back in the middle here, nice and gently. I want you to drop down to your knees and just easily let those hips drop as well. Relaxing your shoulder blades down your back. Don't let them raise up by your ears. Push through the mat, nice and strong. Look over one shoulder, look over the other. Inhale as you gaze up. Exhale, knees wide, feet together. Take a nice child's pose. Couple deep breaths here. If you would like to add a little shoulders, I'd like you to take your palms and supinate them, or turn them so they're facing the ceiling. Your hands are facing the ceiling here, getting really into the shoulders, breathing. Sitting all the way back on those heels. You'll feel that nice shoulder pull stretch here. Eventually we'll come on through to all fours. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, send your tailbone high to the sky. Spin your biceps towards your ears. And then take a nice downward dog. Maybe you pedal things out. Maybe you push in opposite palm, opposite heel. Whatever you need to do for yourself is key. So you're tucking your toes. Again, biceps spinning towards your ears. Maybe you're walking out the dog, pushing in opposite palm, opposite heel. Just making sure that chest is pushing down towards the mat and the fingertips are nice and wide. Inhale, let's take tippy toes. Exhale, heels. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, heels. We'll take a nice stroll to the top of the mat. No rush here. One step at a time, nice and easy. Once you do reach the top, I want you to relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Inhale, we'll breeze to a flat back here. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. We're going to roll it up one vertebra at a time. Super slow. Head, neck, and shoulders come up last. Big inhale, take up all that space. Exhale, folding through prayer center. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Jump or step your feet back to that push-up plank position. Establishing a nice and strong core here. Side to side, forward and back for 5, 4, 3, 2. Side plank on the right this time. Lift through the side body. Maybe this time you step your foot back and open even more into a rock star or a wild thing. Moving it back to the middle. Same thing on that opposing side. Lift through that side body. Opening up. And then meeting back in the middle. From here, we're going to do a chaturanga. So as you exhale, hug your elbows in by your side. Drop to the knees if you need to. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, heels. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, heels. We're going to ripple or wave our spines forward here. Chaturanga again. Exhale, down dog. Good job. So we're just practicing moving with our breath here and moving on through. So rippling the spine as you exhale, lower, inhale, up dog, exhale, down dog. Beautiful job. Couple more, rippling that spine. Spin your biceps towards your ears. Relax your neck here, no straining your neck. Pushing your chest down towards the mat. Exhale, down dog. Okay, pedaling things out once more. Pushing in opposite palm, opposite heel here. On the next inhale, we're going to lift our left leg high to the sky. Option to bend at the knee here to open up at the hip. Inhale, lift that left leg. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, left arm up, twist. Exhale, come on through to a nice crescent lunge or a forward lunge. So both feet are pointed forward, hips are square. Inhale, I'm going to lift. Exhale, I'm going to twist open towards that left side. Using my left arm to carry me as I inhale, exhale as I twist. Inhale lifts me, exhale twists me. Left arm lifts me, left arm twists me. And now we're opening all the way up to a nice warrior 2 here. So taking your back foot in about 45 degrees, bending into that left knee, trying to go for about 90 degrees here. Nice and gentle gaze over your left fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, I want warrior 2 on the right side this time. Inhale. And exhale over toward that left side. Taking your left palm, flipping it. We're going to reach here. Take a nice reverse. And exhale, elbow comes to knee, extended side angle. So spinning your heart open towards the ceiling or towards the sky here. You want to make sure you're moving with your breath. So on the next inhale, take your right arm up. Inhale and exhale. Windmill both hands down. Step your back foot in generously. Fold over that front leg. Think of pulling your left hip back and down. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale as you fold. We'll do a couple twisted triangles here. Plant your right palm on the inside of your left foot. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Twice more, looking up towards your left fingertips. Twisted triangle. Last time. And then coming on through to a regular triangle. Left palm plants down, right fingertips are up. Let's bend that right knee generously. Come back through a warrior two. Windmill both hands back down. Step it to a plank. And we'll chaturanga through. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pedaling things out one more time. On the next inhale, opposing side. Right leg lifts. Option to bend at the knee to open up at the hip. Inhale, raise that right leg. Exhale, pull it all the way in. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, let's frame the front leg, nice crescent lunge. From here, inhale as you lift. Exhale as you twist, open towards that right side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Last time, exhale, twist. And we'll open all the way up to a warrior on the right side. I'm just gonna flip things around so you guys can see. Gazing gently over those right fingertips. Relax through your shoulders. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, opposing side. Inhale, middle. Exhale, we're back again on that right side. Take your front palm, flip it, reach. Take a nice reverse warrior here. Maybe straighten out that front leg to get an even deeper stretch. Exhale, elbow comes to knee, extended side angle. So, keeping that chest open towards the ceiling or towards the sky here. And when you're ready, use that left arm to guide you up and through. Windmilling both hands down, stepping your back foot in generously as you fold over your right leg. Thinking of pulling the right hip back and down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Twisted triangle. Left palm stays planted on the inside of the right foot. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, down. 3 more. Nice twist. Down. Twice more. Inhale as you lift. Exhale, twist. Lift. And now we're going to come through a regular triangle. Pivot that back foot down. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Straight leg with the right leg. And then we'll generously bend that front leg. Use your left arm to carry you with your breath. Windmill both hands down. Step it back and through. Nice chaturanga here. Up dog. Exhale, down dog. So, if you want to hang out here for an extra breath or two, go for it. If you'd like to follow me through a couple chaturangas, just moving on through. Come on with me for the ride. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. And moving with the breath as you exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good, pedaling things out. Inhale, let's take tippy toes. Exhale, heels. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, heels. Push that chest down towards the mat. Let's ripple our spines again. Nice wave. Exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. I lost count. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Nice job. Now from here, inhale, tippy toes, exhale, heels. Inhale, tippy toes, exhale, heels. We're gonna take a nice stroll again to the top of the mat, one step at a time. No need to rush. Once you meet the top of the mat, relax your head, neck, and shoulders and just take a nice forward fold. Maybe your knees are a little more straight than when we started. You're feeling a little more flexible, that's great. If you need to bend your knees, perfectly fine. Inhale, flat back, exhale, fold. From here, we're gonna bend our right knee. Inhale, raise our left arm up, gazing up towards my left fingertips here, and exhale, folding. Keeping the right knee bent, the left leg straight. We should feel a nice posterior chain stretch all the way through the back of that left side. Again, right knee is bent, left leg is straight. I'm gonna actually turn things around so that you guys can see a little bit better, but we're just gonna switch sides. So now I'm gonna bend the left knee and keep the right one straight. So we're here in our forward fold, relaxing our head, neck, and shoulders. Opposite knee bends. Inhale, raise your right arm up. I apologize, your left arm up. I knew something felt weird there. Left hand goes up. Exhale, left hand meets the mat. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Left leg straight, right leg bent. Feel that nice posterior chain stretch again on the left side. Bending the left knee. Inhale, raise the right arm up. Inhale, exhale. Keep that left leg bent, right leg straight. Feel that entire posterior chain on that right side, getting a deep stretch here. Inhale, flat back, exhale, fold. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. We're gonna repeat what we just did. So bending the left knee, inhale, raise the right arm up. Exhale, come down and breathe. Very nice job here. We should feel a nice opening on the right side here. Now that both sides are a little more open, inhale, flat back, exhale, fold. We're gonna go into a little ball here, and then we're gonna roll things up nice and slow. Head, neck, and shoulders come up last, big inhale. Exhale, fold through prayer center. Inhale, flat back, exhale, fold. We're in a little ball, we roll it up. Inhale, take up all that space. Exhale, swan dive forward. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders here. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Jump or step your feet back to that push-up plank position. Let's get it burning a little bit here. Drop to the knees. Inhale, hug your elbows in as you lower. Exhale, push up. Again, dropping down. Inhale. Exhale, push. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push it all the way up. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, push all the way up. And spin your biceps towards your ears, taking that nice downward dog. On the next inhale, raise your left leg high to the sky. Option to bend at the knee to open up at the hip here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull it all the way through. Inhale, twist left arm up. Exhale, come on through to a crescent lunge. Open up to a warrior. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle, spinning the heart open towards the ceiling or the sky. Opening things up here. Windmill both hands down. Step your back foot in generously, fold over that front leg. This time, bend into that front leg. We're gonna come into a peaceful warrior 3 here. Hands can be by your side, out in front of you, or at prayer center, whatever works best for you. We're gonna come up nice and easy here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Keeping your knees and heels together, big inhale. Exhale, chair pose. We're pulsing, palms are together. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Can you sink a little bit lower? A little bit lower. Great. On the next inhale, we lift. Exhale, left elbow to the outside of that right knee. Option to open fully here. And then stepping that left foot back. So you're going to look down now. Step your left foot back. Take that nice thoracic spine twist here. Really pushing your palms together. We'll come to a nice high right lunge. Exhale. Chaturanga on through. Exhale, down dog. Good. On the next inhale, left leg. Option to open up. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Just hovering, making a little shelf here. Getting into our core. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time through. Inhale, lift. Exhale, elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, opposite elbow. Inhale. This time, on the next exhale, we're going to pull the left leg all the way through for nice pigeon pose here. So, nothing should hurt here. If you need a bolster to put underneath your bum here, or a block, that's perfectly fine. Try to sit up as tall as you can here. This is great for runners as well. So we're going to get into our hips here. As you exhale, try to fold forward and relax your forehead on your palms here. Breathing deep. Maybe you crawl your hands over to the right. Or crawling your hands over towards your left. Again, the middle here, a few more deep breaths. Any juicy spots, maybe that need an extra breath or two, go ahead. Beautiful. Okay, coming on out of this one, we'll take a nice down dog. Feel the benefits on that left side. Let's get into the right. Inhale, raise your right leg high to the sky. Option to open up the knee by bending the knee to open up that hip. I apologize, I meant to say hip. Inhale, raise your right leg. Exhale, pull it all the way through. Take a nice twist. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, come on through to a nice crescent lunge. We open up to a warrior. We flip our palm, take a nice reverse warrior. Straightening into that front leg. Exhale, elbow comes to knee, extended side angle. Chest is open towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Use that left arm to carry you up with your breath. Exhale, both hands down. Let's chaturanga on through. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And breathe. Inhale, let's take our right leg high to the sky. Option to bend at the knee to open up at the hip. Inhale as you lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Hovering here, creating a little bit of a shelf. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, opposite elbow. Staying with it. Inhale, lift. We only got a few more left here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, bring this knee all the way through this time. And if you need a little bolster to put underneath your bum, perfectly fine. Whatever you feel most comfortable in, but this should feel very, very good, especially if you're a runner. We use our hips a lot, so let's sit up tall here and try to make sure that that front leg is about 90 degrees. As you exhale, just crawling your hands out, just gently, a little bit at a time. Eventually try to bring your forehead to your hands, breathing deep into the stretch here. So if you want to make things more intense, I want you to practice dorsiflexing your right foot. So really like flexing your tootsies towards your nose here. And you can walk your hands over once again to the left side. Just breathing into everything. I feel like a great opening here. Nothing should hurt. So in yoga, you don't want any pain unless it's a good pain. Like you're working into a trigger point and you're working it out. But no pain. That just means you're in pain and you should come out of it. Yoga is all about flexibility and asking your body, is it okay if I do this? Is this movement okay? Is this stretch okay? Does it hurt? If it hurts, absolutely not. We're coming out of it. That just means you're in pain. You're not going to get any benefit from it. Now, if you found a juicy spot or two that you'd like to take some extra breaths in, go for that as we finish up on this side. Eventually, when you're ready, we're gonna come back, meet in the middle, step that back foot to a nice down dog. Oh, feeling the nice benefits now on the right side. They should be equal to the left side now. Beautiful job. Fingertips wide, press your chest down towards the mat. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, heels. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, heels. Take a nice step at a time to the top of the mat. Our final walk. And exhale as you release, relaxing your head, neck, and shoulders. Inhale, we take a flat back. Exhale, we fold. Let's roll it up super slow. One little step at a time. Head, neck, and shoulders come up last. Inhale, take up all that space. Exhale, swan dive, lead with your chest forward, fold. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Inhale, flat back, engage your core, relax your shoulders. Exhale, fold. Again, bending, rolling it up super slow. One vertebra at a time. Inhale, take those arms up overhead. Exhale, grab your right wrist, lift and lengthen over to that left side. So it's like you're lengthening all the way over, so much so that you might almost topple over. Inhale, lift. Exhale, over to the opposing side. Inhale as you lift. And exhale, back again to that left side. Roll your shoulder blades down and back. Just a couple times. Big inhale again. This time I want you to grab your left wrist, lift and lengthen all the way over to that right side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lengthening over. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lengthening over to the right. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, roll your shoulder blades down and back. Take a big inhale, arms come up. Exhale, plug into Heart Center. There you have it, a beautiful mobility routine that you can do to restore and get back to moving, to have great workouts throughout the week. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have not yet, smash that subscribe button. There's so much content here. I'm working on learning how to edit the videos. However, there is really great content here. Whether it's yoga, cardio, strength training, whatever your needs may be, I'm your gal. It's your trainer, Kate, from Launch Fitness. Thank you so much for visiting, and until next time, peace out.